think we're live. I think we're live. I can never figure this out. I'm all alone again. When Jack and Colin aren't around, I don't know what is going on. But welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Sam Boner Show. I'm Sam Boner Mick, baby. I'm all alone here today. This is another segment of Mondays with Mick. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope everybody had an unbelievable weekend. Are you fired up, Sam Boners? Are you fired up? The long-awaited Memorial Day week has finally arrived. Oh, my God. I don't know about you folks, but I think, living on the East Coast, living in Philadelphia, look, we dodged some serious winter storms this winter. I don't think we accumulated 1 inch. But like I say, man alive, it's a long 7-8 month stretch until we finally get to Memorial Day weekend. Let's give ourselves a round of applause because holy shit, it is not easy. Everybody out there living on the West Coast are they're golfing every single day. I don't know who drew this up, but it just makes us stronger as East Coast, reps, Sam Boners living in Philadelphia, diehard Phillies fans, Sixers fans, Eagles fans. We're taking blows to the gut left and right. But you know what? We continue to get up. We continue to rise. We continue to bone, baby. So, again, welcome back to another episode of Mondays with Mick. Firing on all cylinders here, Sam Boners. About to wrap up a nice little hoagie month, May hoagie month. And we're going to be flipping right into June specialty John month. Look, we rolled out that calendar in the beginning of the year, and we haven't pulled any audibles yet. There was talk about doing a pizza month. I don't know, some mixed reviews across the OG Sam Boners. That said, we'll be highlighting all things Sea Isle City, near and dear to my heart. Call me Sea Isle Mick if you want, because I'm going to be partying my ass off this summer in Sea Isle. Hope to run into all you Sam Boners out there. Hope you're just as excited as I am for Memorial Day weekend, because, again, it is a long awaited, just 7-8 grueling months. And finally, summer is here. Let's get fired up. So, with that being said, what is your plan? What is your plan of attack to get the hell out of Pennsylvania and either head to the beach, head to the Poconos, looking back on just, the 20 years of selling in corporate America, selling in the technology space, knocking down doors, just annoying people every single Monday morning. Look, again, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. I'm here for you, Sam Boners. If you're driving into work and you're just absolutely miserable, you got all these KPI reports to funnel through, you got to meet with your boss and go over your 30, 60, 90-day funnel. I get it. I get it. They picked Monday to do it. They picked Monday at 9 o'clock to do it. Trust me. Call me. Wake me up. 7 a.m. Wake me up. I'll talk you off a ledge. I'll get you through your day. I've been there. I've done that. I hope to never, ever do it again. So, again, I'm with you. But, look, this is going to be a tough week for you. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hunker down, do your thing. Then Thursday comes around. What's your play? How are you getting out of Dodge? How do you just maneuver into the whole transition? Okay, I'm checked out. It's Wednesday. I need to get down to the shore, whether it's Avalon, Stone Harbor, Sea Isle. I remember looking back on the days where I would, if I could get down there on Thursday, dude, that's a bonus. Come Friday, though, you're in the office, you're shooting the shit with your colleagues, and then yo, dude, what time you checking out? 11 o'clock, 11:30, 1 o'clock? And then you try to, hold out to be the last guy because you're loyal to that company, and then boom, you leave at 3. And just like that, you're in a puddle of traffic. Over the weekend. Oh, my God, dude. I was driving actually down the Atlantic City Expressway on Thursday, and I came across this guy. I've never seen a worser case of road rage in my entire life. Look, us Philadelphians, we're flipping the bird left and right. We all have road rage, right? Flipping the bird to somebody in Philadelphia means basically go birds, right? It means no harm. We all chuckle it off. But this guy, holy shit, man. He was getting behind every other car and just fucking ripping and roaring. Move over. Honk. Everybody out there, slow down. Slow down. You are in a rush to get nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Like, what's the big deal if you get to the shore at 6 o'clock versus 6:30? Like, where is that half hour going to do, or what is that half hour going to do for you? Again, I'm off the rails. We're early. We're off in. I couldn't be more excited and pumped for Memorial Day weekend, but shoot me a comment, shoot me a DM. Like, what's your strategy getting down there? What's your way? Do you take the back road? Do you take 55? Do you take the AC Expressway? Do you stop at the Farley station just because you wanted to stop at the Farley station? I don't know, man. There's so much history behind going down the shore. As a kid, I grew up in Wildwood. I was fortunate enough to piggyback off my uncle's house in Stone Harbor, and then my wife and I, we were the proud. What do you want to say? I don't know. We had the junior suite on lockdown in Sea Isle for a good 10, 12 months. And then we finally plunged in 2019. So it could be more pumped to be down in Sea Isle this summer, repping the Sea Isle iced teas. Oh, baby. All right. So what's the game plan, right? What is the game plan? Like I said before, we have all the momentum in the world here at the Sam Boners. Some big highlights over the course of the last weekend. Shout out to our friends Chris and staff in Westchester at Low Piccolo's. We stopped out there. We did a little Sam Bone and myself, Neary, Compton on the ones and twos, Joey Mayo in the mix, and he came out with 4 different Italians. And at the end of the day, he decided to put an Italian hoagie on his menu for good. The Big Daddy Sam Boner. Chris means nothing but more than anything in the world to me. And just spreading all kinds of good love out there in Westchester at Low Piccolo's. Get out there, give it a try. And then another quick shout out to our good friend, Chef Jen Carroll. Chef Jen Carroll invited me out to a pop-up that she was doing with FanDuel and the FanDuel Casino out in Old City. It was right in between, smack dab, right in between Sam Boner Heaven, dude. O Brothers and Sonny's, and then you have Campo's right there too. Like, there's 3 great spots to go Sam Bone. And then what they did was they cut out this little row area and made it the winner chicken dinner. So I went out there and got a little Sam Boning in with Chef Jen Carroll. Tons of fun. Such a cool chick. Hope to do more work with her in the future. But, again, like Sam Boning, man, it's what it's all about. It's what it's all about, connecting with new people and just spreading good vibes across the board. So, like I said, all the momentum in the world, we're firing all cylinders. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I have no idea what's going on. Like I said, our pets' heads are falling off, but holy shit, we're having a good time here at the Sam Boner Show. All things Sea Isle coming up in a couple days. So weekend recap. First and foremost, shout out to my family, my Aunt Peggy, my Aunt Carol, all the Johnsons, all the Mars, the 29th annual Dance to the Music dance recital. 29 years. Holy shit. I'm only 43. So that means they started doing that when I was 14 years old. And I hate to miss it, right? My daughters dance in it. There's just great camaraderie across the board with our family and our cousins. The support is through the roof. My Aunt Carol and Aunt Peg do an unbelievable job. Couldn't be more proud to be a part of that family. And that 29-year run. Keep on Sam Boning, baby. What else going on? Oh, the Pimlico, the second stage of the Triple Crown. So you got the Kentucky Derby, you got the Pimlico Downs, or whatever you call it, the Preakness. I'm sorry. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll have the Belmont Stakes. So looks like Mage got beat out by National Treasure. And the reason I bring up Pimlico, because I have so many fond memories of going to the Preakness as a kid. And they're not necessarily pretty memories, but it was just a tradition amongst a good 6 or 7, 8 of us. We used to go to the Preakness every year. I think we did it 5 or 6 straight years. We were fortunate to have some places to stay, thanks to some of my cousins who went to Towson's University. But dude, talk about just one of the greatest, how do you put this? Greatest tailgate party experience. I think they did away with the infield at one point, but I'm pretty sure they got the infield back. I know Dan from Enterprise Sports. Shout out to Dan who hopped on the pod last week, called to the bullpen session. He was doing some interviews out there. it's just an absolute crazy party. Like, I don't know if they're still doing the porta potty races where they have like 2 rows of porta potties and basically 2 guys start on each end and everybody else is just fucking throwing beer cans and hot dogs and hoagies at everybody. And then the last man standing wins. Sambone or Mick ain't getting up on top of those porta potties, I can tell you that much. But that said, we've had our history of go-ins with some just crazy situations at the Preakness. Look, I'm not proud of it, but like, you go there to drink, you gotta get dropped off like a half a mile before you actually get to the whole facility. You got these kids on the streets with shopping carts. You're throwing all your coolers and your beers, and basically you tip these kids $20 and they just wheel this shit all the way up to the front. You get in there and you just have an absolute throwdown. You're betting horses all day. You're having a good time. And at the end of the day, it is not pretty, man. I think the one story, oh my God, I'm going to get killed for doing this again. I just, oh my guts. I become like an open book here, but you know, you get trapped. Like, you have no way to get out. Like, one year we were in the neighborhood outside of Pimlico is not very, oh my God, it's not that good. We were pushing my buddy Marty around in a golf cart for like 2 hours trying to get the hell out of there. He busted his leg. I don't know how, I forget. One year I had to thumb it back to Townsend University. This guy in a VW van picks me up, him and his hippie wife, like, it was actually unbelievable. I probably could have drove across country with them. Yo, what's up, man? You want a Busch Light, man? Yeah. How about a Marlboro 100, buddy? Yeah, we're just having a good time here. Where can I take you, friend? I'm like, Townsend University. Look, another story for another day. Again, I'm off the rails. I'm spilling my guts, but a lot of fine memories from the Preakness. All right, this one, my next recap is near and dear to me. I'm a golfer. I've been a golfer at heart. Played 4 years at Archbishop Wood, couple years at Penn State. Became really good friends with a couple local head pros growing up at Philmont Country Club, toting bags, working in the pro shop. Shout out Mickey Solkowski, real good friend and just a mentor of mine growing up as a kid. I almost got into the golf business. I almost shit golf balls for a living. But I have a huge appreciation for the golf pro and what we witnessed over the weekend at the PGA Championship with Michael Block. That type of story, it really just doesn't get any better, honestly. You know, listening to a guy who happened to qualify one of 20 club professionals to go play at a major championship, PGA Championship, not only take top honors of those top 20 club professionals, but finishes in the top 15. Top 15. Not only does he get up and down, an amazing up and down on the 72nd hole. He didn't even know it, by the way. Dude didn't look at a scoreboard. He knew it. He said, if I look at scoreboards, I'm just going to blow up. So he gets up and down on 18. He hits a 15-foot downhill putt to clinch and get another bid back into the PGA Championship next year. 3 holes prior, he comes up to his 69th hole, Sam Boners, and fucking swishes one. A par 3, I don't know exactly yardage. I think it was like 180 yards. Boom! Right in the cup. Damaged the cup. Not a hop, not a spin, not a nothing. Bam! Not to mention, he's playing with Rory McIlroy. Like, it does not get any better if you are a golf fan. I think prior to that event, the most he's ever made in any type of tournament was like $75,000, and that was a one-off. Michael Block, hats off to you. You're an inspiration to all us golfers out there in the world. Now, granted, look on the flip side. Look who wins again. Brooks Koepka. I don't know, Sam Boners. We've been talking about this for a long time. Saturday night, 4 or 5 of us were sitting around. We had the conversation floating around, what makes an athlete. Are golfers athletes? I don't know if you look up a video of Rory McIlroy. Speaking of Rory McIlroy, you look up a video of Rory McIlroy throwing out a first pitch at some baseball game. You'd shake your head and say, nope, golfers are not athletes. But Brooks Koepka, on the other hand, Brooks Koepka is like quickly becoming the Pete Sampras of golf. Like, this guy just rises up to the occasion and takes down major championships. And like Michael Block, like if you heard Michael Block's story, it's like, dude, I don't have time to practice. I rarely hit balls. I'm constantly giving lessons. I'm constantly running the club. I'm doing whatever I can to make members happy. Brooks Koepka's the same way. Brooks Koepka pounds more iron than he hits golf balls. He just comes out the major championships and does his thing, man. He does his thing. The guy is an absolute Sam Boner at heart. Like the guy, oh my God, it's so hard to explain. Now, is he an athlete? Yes, he is an athlete. He grew up playing basketball. I guarantee you he can throw a mean knuckleball or play a good game of wiffle ball. Probably a great ping pong player. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what defines an athlete? And our golfers athletes at the end of the day. You know what? I'm going to table that for another day. I'm going to bring in some OG Sam Boners, and we're going to talk all about what it takes to be an athlete, or is that just your natural born ability, and what really defines athleticism? Because there's guys out there that can hit a ball a country mile, but can't shoot the rock, can't play golf, can't tie their shoes. So it's an open-ended question. Another episode for another day. Again, we're off the rails here and we're having fun. It's Memorial Day week and I can't be more excited. What else is going on in the world of sports? The NBA semifinals, blah, blah, blah. Like, give me a break. Looks like Denver is going to be playing Miami in the NBA finals. I'm almost glad both series are 3-0, honestly, or 3-0. Like, I'm over NBA basketball. I'm not over it. I enjoy it. I appreciate it. But, like, both these series have sucked. Every game has been a blowout. Boston, like, give me a break. Like, it sucks that the Sixers lost to Boston because I think that we would have gave Miami a better fight. And I think, like, playing against Jimmy Butler, that would have been a ton of fun. But that's either here nor there. Take a sip of my coffee and catch my breath because it's Memorial Day weekend. What else going on? I went down to the Phils game yesterday. Finally, the Phils starting to play. I don't know, man. They're hot. They're cold. They're hot. It's like a case of Oprah Winfrey. She's fat. She's thin. She's fat. She's thin. I mean, come on. Pick a body and go with it. But, yeah, we went down to the Phillies game yesterday. And nice little pitcher's duel. Little two-run home run by Bryson Stott to get the Phillies off the schneid and hold on to a nice little 2-1 victory. Took little Sam Jr. down there. We did some Sam boning, cheesesteaks, crab fries, Chickies and Pete's crab fries. Shout out Chickies and Pete's. Just an overall great little day to watch a baseball game. Absolutely packed, a sellout crowd. Dude, May 25th, 6th. I don't even know what the day is. Honestly, I don't know the dates anymore. But, dude, Citizens Bank Park was rocking. It was buzzing last night. It was a fun day. 44,000 fans hanging out. April and May is tough down there. But if you catch a day like yesterday, there's no better place, man. I said it before. Like, Citizens Bank Park is one of the best bars in South Philadelphia. Like, you know, you go scalp a ticket, go in there, hang out at Xfinity Live prior, maybe do some tailgating, and then go hang out the Ashburn Alley. That's an unbelievable ballpark. I highly recommend. If anybody's never been to Citizens Bank Park, get your ass there. Have yourself a day. Moving on with Mick's little brewery tour. I don't know how long this will last, but I happen to just be hitting up local breweries. I'm always just interested in seeing what the vibe is. So 2 weeks ago, went out to Warwick Brewing Farm out in Warwick, Pennsylvania. Shout out Bucks County. Beautiful, beautiful place. This week, I was driving home from the pop-up FanDuel event with Chef Jen Carroll, and I decided to drop in at the Wissahickon Brewing Company. So the Wissahickon Brewing Company is right off of when Kelly Drive hits Ridge, you hop on the Ridge and then make a right on the Schoolhouse Lane, and it's right up there on your left-hand side. Dude, awesome little brewery. Huge list of, I want to say 20 plus beers on tap. They had like a cool little bar inside, like kind of a coffee lounge vibe, also off to the side. And then outside they had 2 or 3 huge tents, and they had like 100 screen flatty up. The PGA Championship was going on. I had one. It was a one and done. I went there to place a visit to Sam Boner Bill, who unfortunately wasn't there. But if you're out and about and you're in that area, dude, the Wissahickon Brewing Company is definitely a great spot. So here we are, Mondays with Mick. That's my debrief. Hope everybody's as excited as I am for Memorial Day weekend. Hope everybody has an unbelievable summer. I wish I had more to talk about. I wish I could do this for the next 4, maybe 8 hours, because it's a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. Appreciate everybody out there showing the love. You know we're going to keep on Samboning. Hope you keep on Samboning too. Have a fun blast of Memorial Day weekend. Appreciate everybody out there. Be safe, be happy, be merry, and keep on Samboning. Samboner out. Oh, one other thing. This wouldn't be possible. This wouldn't be possible without our good friends at the Original Fudge Kitchen. The fudge for the summer, shipping sweet treats all across the country. And another unbelievable shout out to our good friends at Corporally's Italian Bakery. You know, I should have brought this up earlier. Like, yeah, you're going to be going to Costco. Yeah, you're going to be going to Sam's. You're going to be buying all your food, all your beer. Do yourself a favor. Go to Corporally's Italian Bakery in Norristown. Pick up a nice tomato pie. Pick up a couple cheesesteaks. Pick up a couple chicken cheesesteaks. Pick up a couple Italian hoagies. Get their frozen sauce. There is nothing at Corporally's that will not satisfy your palate. The place of Memorial Day weekend. That's all I got. Love you all. Samboner out.